Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Olette here with our rhythm of the week. This week we're going to do a rhythm that involves polyrhythms. Now the word polyrhythms is made up of the word rhythm and the prefix poly, meaning many. If you think about some shapes that you've heard of before, you've probably heard of a polygon, and that's a shape with many sides. So in this polyrhythm, the poly means that there's many rhythms in this. Our song has two rhythms. We can see we have a rhythm for our hands and a rhythm for our feet. Now you could have as many sounds as you want. This one is just going to be two. For most of the music that we listen to on the radio, at home, or if we're singing along with the song, most of those songs are what we would consider polyrhythms because each instrument or each part is playing a different rhythm for their part in the performance. Sometimes their parts will be the same, but if they're not the same from the beginning to the end, it does create polyrhythms through the whole thing. So let's look at our rhythm of the week today and see if we can put it together. Now to make this polyrhythm a little bit easier, I have decided that our rhythm for our hands is going to be the same thing for both measures, and then we're going to repeat it. So let's look at our hands first. We have ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta. Are you guys ready? Let's try just the hands part together. 1, 2, ready, and ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta. Ready? Let's try it one more time and do a little bit faster. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta. Nice job. Now, we should be repeating that multiple times, but when we get to doing the polyrhythm and putting it together, that's when we're going to do the repeats. Now, let's look at our feet. And our feet have a little bit easier rhythm. It's going to be a steady 4 beats of ta, 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 ta. And then our next measure, we have ta, rest, ta, rest. And so this is just going to be a silence, or in this case, like a pause, because we're not going to stomp our feet. So let's try it together. 1, 2, ready, go. Did you guys hear those rests in there? Let's now see about putting it together, okay? The way I like to do this is trying one measure at a time instead of trying to do the whole thing all the way through. And I like to think about lining things up. I can see that these are going to happen at the same time, right? These happen at the same time. These happen at the same time. Just do a squiggle, make it. And then both of these happen at the same time as this. So it will sound like this. I'm going to slow it down. Ready? I'll try it one more time. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay? Let's see if we can do this measure 4 times in a row by itself. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. And sometimes that helps to just keep going. If it's hard for you to get started, start by just stomping your feet. And then when you got your feet regular, then add in the hands. Ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, ta. Awesome. Now, let's come over to our second measure, and we can see that we're lined up the same way. Right? Everything's lined up. We can see our beats. We can see what happens at the same time, okay? Let's try the second measure. And it's going to sound like this with our feet again. We have 1, 3, 1. Okay? And we are going to then add these rhythms together, okay? 1, 2, ready, and ta, 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 ta. Pretty good? Let's see if we can do the whole thing together. Tricky part is going to be transitioning from 4 steps to here. Our hands are going to stay the same both times. So if you can lock in that rhythm, that'll make it really easy. Let's see if we can put it all together. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. How'd you do? Keep trying it, and if you'd like to send me one that you've made up, I'd love to see it and maybe we can share it. If you don't know how to write it down and you're not sure and you want to show me the rhythm, you can show me what you did and I'll see if I can put it into notation like this so we can share it with other people. Thanks. Bye, guys.